Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. Welcome to Laura and Antonio's Virtual Jazz Club, where last night we accidentally played some Christmas music in the beginning of the show before we came out. And tonight I accidentally forgot to turn this projector on, which always tells you that the concert is starting at 8:30. So if we have any new listeners out there, I hope nobody was confused by that. Hopefully you didn't log on early and think and not know when we were coming. But we are doing these concerts every night at 8:30 p.m. And this is the beginning of week number 12 now. It's also June 1st, so it's the beginning of March, April, May, June, beginning of our fourth month of doing these. We started in March, so crazy how fast the time flew by. We've been having so much fun doing these, and we thank you so much for sharing them with us and for being along on this journey with us. And we'd like to extend a special welcome to any new people out there who might be watching for the first time. And thank you to all of our patrons who have made this virtual jazz club possible for us this whole time. We truly thank you for your support. If you'd like to become a patron of our virtual jazz club, you can click on the link right in the video. If you're watching on YouTube and you don't see the link yet, just click on the link underneath the video and that's where you'll find it. And when you get to that page on my website, you'll find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution. The first way is
purchase our albums.
The second is
make a one-time donation.
And the third option is
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to donate, but you prefer not to do it online, you can send me a Facebook message or email me through the contact form on my website, and we can discuss another method.
We always respect the privacy of our donors.
We are super excited about tonight's program. Lots of exciting new music to share with you. And by new, I mean it's the first time we're sharing it with our virtual audience here. Of course, these compositions are not new. Some of them have been around for decades. In the case of the one we're about to play, it's probably about 100 years old right now. Yeah. So this is a classic song by the great trumpet player W.C. Handy. This is called St. Louis Blues. And our arrangement is based on Louis Armstrong's classic recording.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh! Antonio Armstrong. That was called the St. Louis Blues by W.C. Handy, and inspired by the great Louis Armstrong's arrangement, the one and only Louis Armstrong. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Feel free to leave us a comment and say hello. You can let us know where you're watching from. If you are here for the first time, we hope that you'll introduce yourself. We have a lot of new listeners following this page now, so hopefully some of them are here tonight. And for those of you who might be here for the first time, we're going to read through the comments about halfway through the concert, and then again at the end in case there were any that we missed. So we hope you will join in the fun. We'll say hello to all of you if you leave one. Next, we'd like to play a tune by the composer Frank Lesser, and this was arranged by Miles Davis on his quintet album called Relaxin' with the Miles Davis Quintet, which is one of my personal favorite Miles Davis albums. He recorded so many, but I always love this one. And this is his version of If I Were a Bell. That was called If I Were a Bell by the composer Frank Lesser, but that was an arrangement by Miles Davis from his album called Relaxin' with the Miles Davis Quintet. And I just remembered something funny. I'm not sure if the original vinyl record has this, but like the new release of the CD, when they digitized the album, has this little bit of Miles speaking in the beginning of the song, and right before they play this song, he says, "I'll play it and then I'll tell you what it is later." That became like a famous quote of his that pretty much sums up what jazz is. If you can really tell anybody what it is later, it can't really be described with words. That's why we play it with notes instead. Exactly. So I think we have some people who are just tuning in now. So we'd like to say thank you once again to all of our patrons out there who've been making this virtual jazz club a dream come true for us. We're going on 12 weeks now, and we've so appreciated your continued support. If you'd like to become a patron of Laura Dubin Jazz, you can click on the link right in the video here, or if you're not watching on a touchscreen device right now, you can go to lauradubin.com on another device, and then head on over to the music/store page. And when you get to that page, or when you click on the link in the video, you'll find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution. And the first way is
purchase our albums.
The second is
make a one-time donation.
And the third option is
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to make a contribution, but you'd rather not do it online, you can send me a private message on Facebook, or you can email me through the contact form on my website, and we can discuss another method.
We always respect the privacy of our donors.
So I know it's not officially summer yet. Today is not the first day of summer. That's later on this month. But in my mind, the beginning of June is
and in my shirt.
Yeah, and in your shirt. Exactly. This is the official start of summer as far as I'm concerned, June 1st. And so this is an appropriate tune for right now. This is called So Nice, also known as Summer Samba. And this arrangement was based on an arrangement sung by Astrid Gilberto, the great Brazilian singer. feel like we got to have some cool drinks in our hands or next to our instruments. That was called So Nice, also known as Summer Samba, and that was inspired by Astrid Gilberto's beautiful version that she sang. And what's funny about that tune is almost every time, and I don't plan this at all, but almost every time that we play a Joe Beam tune or any kind of Brazilian tune, I find myself quoting that song in my improvisation because it's just like so fun to play and it's so memorable, and it always just kind of seems to come out of my fingers when we play these kind of tunes. But now we actually played the real song. That's a very catchy one. I dare you to not have that stuck on your head for the rest of the night in a good way. So I'm just coming over here real quick to read through some of the comments. I see Sylvia Perez says Felicidades. Did I say that right? Felicidades.
Yeah.
And saludos. Saludos, Sylvia. Gracias.
Saludos, Silvia.
Thank you for watching.
Gracias.
Obrigado. Jeff Trumbull's watching. Hi, Jeff and Sharon and Laura. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you, Jeff.
Says
Sharon?
Sharon, yes.
Sharon and Laura.
Says that's another one of the songs my dad and his band did. Oh, that's awesome. Was that this one here, the Summer Samba? How wonderful.
Nice.
Hey, Joni and Alicia, thanks so much for joining.
Thank you, Johnny and Alicia.
Said, just tuning in, loving your music as always. Thank you so much. We still got a few more tunes left, so you haven't missed a whole lot. If you feel like it, of course, you can always go back later on because this concert, of course, will still be available once we end.
Just
the
always
live
remember that because we started streaming a little before.
Yeah.
You have to go forward.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, properly
Scroll
10,
ahead.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we do this just for
6
safety reasons to be able to start on time
Yeah.
with the streaming.
Actually, yeah, now that you said that, if anybody's ever wondered why we do that, why we turn on the camera sometimes as early as like 8 o'clock, it's really just to make sure that everything is working properly.
Yeah, to live streaming simultaneously to both places is sometimes a little tricky.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of extra time now compared to when we were only streaming on Facebook in the beginning. Exactly. Now we're on Facebook and YouTube, which is great. Hi, Linda. She says hi from Fairport.
Hi, Linda. Thank you for
have
watching.
You here. Thank you so much. I see that your brother and sister are both watching. Hola, Alejandro and Diana.
Hola, little brothercito and little Dianita.
Brothercito, I like that. Thank you so much for watching. Hola, everyone. And hola to Alejandro and Mary Lou, if you're watching.
Gracias, ma. Gracias, Ale.
All right, so I'm gonna come back to these again later. If you haven't left a comment yet, feel free to leave one now, and we'll see it at the end of the concert. So next we'd like to play some Duke Ellington because it's always a good moment for playing some Duke Ellington, and this is our New Orleans-inspired version of his song called "I'm Beginning to See the Light." Just realized it's another good song for kind of the beginning of summer. Finally, we're getting some sun. Yeah. That was called I'm Beginning to See the Light, and by the great Duke Ellington, and that was our New Orleans-inspired arrangement of that tune. We've got a few more to play for you, and last night we played a tune by Thelonious Monk called Mysterioso, and when I was introducing the song, I mentioned how one of Monk's trademarks is repeating a phrase over and over and over and over again until you are absolutely convinced that there's no other way that the song could possibly be played. And this next piece we're about to play, it's another Monk composition that is a perfect example of that. It's so much repetition of one phrase, but in a really cool way. It's like this song couldn't possibly be written any other way. The piece, excuse me, not the song. There's no words, so it's not called a song. It's called a piece. For any classical musicians out there who caught me on that. This is called Epistrophe. That was called Epistrophe by Thelonious Monk. I say this probably every time we play a Monk tune, but God, they're so fun to play. All his compositions, just so much to delve into there, and you can kind of improvise over them in a different way that just feels a little different.
And the motif of the repetition make me kind of getting in some kind of hypnotic mood.
Yeah, that's
know,
exactly
kind
the
of-
perfect way to describe it.
You know, like sometimes even the muscle memory is like a kind of
You get like into a trance.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
It made me feel like that.
Definitely. I wonder if anybody out there maybe felt that way while they were
Kind of-
listening.
You are not sleepy.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. So we've got just one more tune to play for you. Please, if you haven't left a comment yet, we're going to read through them one more time after we play this last tune. So we hope that you will say hello. Feel free to introduce yourself if you're watching for the first time. And once more, we'd like to say a huge thank you to all of our patrons who have been making this virtual jazz club possible for us. This is the start of week number 12 and month number 4. So we are so happy about that. Really, thank you so much for your support. We could not do it without you. And it's been so great to be able to share our
thank you
music
so
with you.
much.
Yeah. So if you have not become a patron of Laura Dubin Jazz yet and you'd like to become one, you can click on the link right in the video. If you're watching on YouTube and you don't see the link yet, you can just click on the arrow underneath the video and that is where you should find it. Or if you're not watching on a touchscreen device right now, you can just head on over to lauradubin.com on another device and then go to the music/store page. You'll find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution, and the first way is,
Purchase our albums.
the second way is,
Make a one-time donation.
and the third is,
Become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
we hope you will check out all those options. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch. And if you'd like to make a contribution, but you'd rather not do it online, you can send me a Facebook message or you can email me through the contact form on my website and we can talk about an alternate method.
We always respect the privacy of our donors.
So, last tune here. Actually, this tune, the title of this tune is, it's the same title as another piece we play, but it's a completely different piece of music.
Why this is separate? It's 2 words. Or is 2 words the other one? Because this is...
Oh,
Ho-
it's probably just the way it was in this book.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's just, it could be spelled either way, I guess. It's
Really?
Just,
Oh,
just
okay.
because of this handwritten chart.
Oh, I
thing.
didn't know that.
So this is a piece called Hoedown. However, this is not the Aaron Copland arrangement that you're probably familiar with and that you might have heard us play. We have an arrangement of that, which was on our classical jazz album that we released last year. And we played Hoedown in one of our nightly concerts maybe a month or 2 ago. But this is a different Hoedown by the saxophonist Oliver Nelson. And this comes from his album called Blues and the Abstract Truth, which also includes the song Stolen Moments, which is another piece that we played sometime recently, one of our favorite tunes to play. And this is the piece that follows that tune on the album. And we think it's a great piece of music to end with. It's just really it's going to get you in a happy mood. If you weren't already in that kind of mood, you definitely will be after this one. This is Hoedown. Yeehaw! That was called Hoedown, and that particular Hoedown was composed by the saxophonist Oliver Nelson, not to be confused with Hoedown by Aaron Copland, which is another piece we love playing. They're both equally wonderful to play, and we really love them both. So that's all the music for tonight. I saw a few more comments popping up, so I'm just going to real quickly read through them again, and we'll say hello to anybody that we might have missed before. And as always, if I miss your comment now and I don't say hello to you, if the comment's just not showing up for some reason, I'm going to read through all of them again later, and I'll reply to any that I might have accidentally missed. Let's see, there's some new here. Let's see where we left off. Jim and Judy Henderson, hello from Greece. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here tonight. Hey, Donna, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Donna.
Says a happy jazzy June 1st. Oh, I love that. Thank
Yay.
you. Your music is incredibly entertaining. Thanks for keeping your audience happy and jiving to your jazz. Oh, thank you so much, Donna. That's so sweet of you. Really appreciate you. Hola, Joanne. She says hola from Fairport.
Hola, Joanne.
Thank you so much for watching. Great to have you here. Hey, Betsy. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Betsy.
Says, got the kids to bed on time tonight, so I could join you for the last piece. Your music is always happy music. Thank you so much. We always feel very happy when we're playing here, too. Thanks so much, Betsy. It's great to have you here. I see my dad's watching. Hi, Dad. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you, Jan.
I know that you love that album, The Blues and the Abstract Truth. It's a classic. Love that one.
Is where a Stolen Moment?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Stolen Moments is the first track, and then this Hoedown is right after that.
Great.
And I think that's another piece where you can hear him talking in the beginning. He goes, Hoedown!
Hoedown!
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, something. Not sure if he purposely uses that voice or if that was really how he spoke. Either way, I liked it. Hey, Siobhan, thanks for watching.
Siobhan, thank you for watching.
Says great show.
Watching.
By the way, I texted her today and told her we saw a dog that looked like Achilles when we were walking.
Yeah, what's his twin brother?
Yeah, I know. It was so cute. Although he wasn't quite as cute as Achilles, but they definitely look like they could be related. Joni says, Hoedown is a very happy song. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We have a new listener joining us named Alvin. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to our little jazz club here.
Thank you, Alvin.
We
nice
hope
to
that,
meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, and we hope that you'll continue to watch. We're doing these concerts every night at 8:30 p.m. New York time. Not sure where you're watching from, but that's the time that we play these every night, so we hope you'll continue to stay with us. And for anybody out there who has not yet liked our Facebook page, Laura Dubin Jazz, we hope that you will, and we also hope that you'll subscribe to the YouTube channel of the same title, and you can also join our mailing list by going to the homepage of my website, and then just scroll down a little bit of a ways, and that's where you'll find the mailing list sign up. So you just type your email address and then click sign me up, and then you'll be there.
Yeah, visit lauradubin.com.
Yeah, there's all sorts of fun stuff there.
Yeah.
So great to have you all here. Happy Monday. Thanks for spending your Monday evening with us, and we hope to see you again tomorrow night. Bye.
Bye-bye.